What is up, everyone? What is up? How's everyone's day going? Got the tobacco here and the tubes, and this is the filler. So if you want to make your own cigarettes, it's way cheaper if you're old enough anyways. These are the tubes, all empty with the filter on the end. I figured out how to use this machine. It is sometimes very difficult, but you gotta take your time when doing it. I got 400 tubes, but I wasted, I think, 8 of them yesterday because I was learning how to use the machine. Before I just decided to watch a YouTube video. Anyways, when you do this, you want your tobacco to be as dry as possible. If you have a wrong type of tobacco or it's wet, it's not going to work properly. And basically, all I'm doing is I have this little thing here, as you guys can see, and you just snap it down. Once you fill it up to the line, make sure there's nothing out on the outside and it's closed, and then it basically creates the size you need for the tobacco to go in. Smiley, how are you? Get the fuck on phone, guys. Do they have it on mobile? If they have it on mobile, I'll do it. www. Yeah, I'll have to check after in a minute if they have it on mobile. Oh shit. And I can't use Siri while streaming, which sucks because I would use her, but hold on, guys. And there we go. Alright, let me check real quick. I'm not liking this flavor of tobacco. Like, these ones I like, but the other ones, like the one I just made, I don't like as much. Let's see if I get in trouble. Or not in trouble. Smiley, I can't play Fall Guys on mobile. And I don't have a PC. So, or a PlayStation. They don't have Fall Guys for mobile yet. I just searched my app store and yeah, it's not there. I don't know what to get first, but I know once I put a down payment on the $700, I'll be able to get my computer, but it has to be a minimum of $300. So that's going to be a while because my bills alone don't add up to $300 that Passport can reimburse. So it's going to be a lot longer than expected. My next $300, I might even just buy a PlayStation at that point, because I'm or put the $300 down, which I'll have $400 down, which means I only owe another $300. But the thing is, I only have 700 to work with, and a good gaming or a good PC that's can do gaming in Canada, I'm looking at an i5 again. So, and I don't want another i5. And to save up for the gaming PC that I want, which is also an i5 but has better processing speed than my laptop did, is another 200. So on Amazon. So I'll see what I can do, guys, but can't make any promises right now. I'm gonna be going downtown at 6 o'clock today, my time, and I'm gonna see if that guy's there, because I'm trying to find him on Facebook so that he can hook me up with a job, and he's gonna drive me to Milton to work at horse stables or horse stalls. So if I can find the guy downtown today, then I'm pretty much smooth as butter. But I've took pictures of the two profiles that look like his. I don't know if they are him. So I'm gonna tell him to add me, or I'm gonna tell him let's go to his house so I can add him on, add me on his Facebook account, because, yeah. But I just woke up myself. So I haven't ate breakfast. I gotta go for my coffee at 6 downtown. So that's if my system wants to work with me today. But once I get a PlayStation or a PC, Smiley, I'll play with you. So, but the only game I can play if you have mobile, which you have to get up to, I think, level 11 before we can play together, is Call of Duty Mobile. It's the only one I can play on my phone. It's multiplayer. And I've downloaded all the graphics and guns and everything for it. And that's what's using up my whole storage. So if you want to do that with me, we can. But other than that, that's the only game I can play on stream right now. I can get Among Us, but I don't really like Among Us. Among Us is pretty much dead at this point. It was nice when it came out, and then it just, nobody likes to play it anymore. I have Roblox. If you have a Roblox account, we can play Roblox. Oh. I can do that on stream. And you can look me up and add me on there, which is Agent 008 Gamer. But other than that, those are the only two things I can play on stream right now. So I can't even do anything from my Steam library. I thought I could, but it's just going to go to a PC that's registered right now and that's been sold for parts. So it won't go to any other new PC yet because I have to sign in. Not even supposed to be smoking in my apartment, but at this point I gave up. I'm like, fuck it. Turn that into mute mode. There we go. But yeah, what time is it anyways? I had a shower. I had no choice. Excuse me, sorry. I had no choice but to have a shower this morning. I didn't want to, but I'm like, fuck it. But I might even go out at 5. Holy fuck. Wake up, Chris. Or, now you know my name, fuck. Don't search me up on social. I'm shook, and it's random Canadian guy on social. I don't use my real shit, except for on Instagram, because Instagram is dumb when you have Facebook connected to it, because you can't use random Canadian guy on damn Facebook. So you gotta use a real name. So that's the only one that has my real name. And actually the middle name is not my real name anyways. But it would have been if my father didn't want me to, or wanted me to have my mom's friend's name in the middle. But he's a dickbag anyways, so fuck him. He made my life so miserable, my father. My whole life, my whole childhood. So, he beat us. He beat me, my sister, my mom. He's, I don't even care at this point what I say on Twitch, because if they ban me for saying it, oh well. But he's raped and molested us, all 3 of us. He's pushed my mother down the stairs in our apartment up in North Bay. He wants to shoot me in the head because of me being the way I am, but he's the one that made me that way. So I basically said, like, I would literally stand up to my father. He's such a coward that he says he would shoot me, but he would go to jail for life because his family is no longer in the military. And that's why, because I talked to the police, and they said, the North Bay police said at the time that anything that happened in the past when I was a kid couldn't be solved due to his family being in the military. I called back after his family members were out of the military, and they still said it's too late now. And I said, well, it's not too late when he's threatening me every time, saying he wants to shoot me in the fucking head, and he builds guns for a living in Canada. And you're not supposed to do that shit. They're like, well, do you know where he lives? I said, the last update that I was told by my family was he's in Powassan making his way towards me. I said, but if he comes on my property, he wouldn't be able to shoot me even in 3 seconds. He wouldn't have the time to say boo before I reacted. So if he comes near me, I have a pair of handcuffs to his name. Plus, I have 2 fucking BB guns on the property. So he doesn't want to fucking fuck with me. Like, see, I'm not like my father. I ain't no fucking coward. I will stand up to my father any day. Because of the way he treated my mom and my family. He doesn't deserve to live after all the damages he's done to us. So, and that's why I am who I am today. Which I won't ever say. Well, I've said it on my Twitch in the past, but I won't say it again. Because a guy on TikTok said that he would make fun of me anyways, so I'm like, you know what, fuck you then. But I only tell people that I can trust the real reason. The real me. And social media and stuff, you don't want to really say that shit on stream or anything, because it can bite you in the ass on the way out. It hadn't on Twitch yet. Like, once I said it, after people started bullying me about it, and then I finally stood up for myself and said, listen, this is why I am who I am. I ain't changing for nobody. And if you didn't like what I said, then you do you, basically. I lost probably 5 to 10 followers that day, but you know what? It's 5 to 10 fake followers at that point. So, because if somebody, I look at it this way, somebody can't understand your side, and they unfollow you, well, that's on them, right? So, it's not your fault if you have certain things that is wrong with you or whatnot. Like, I have a lot wrong with me that people would not understand them, why I am who I am sometimes. So, you know, and half of it has to do with being because of my father and my childhood. So, but if you're more intrigued to learn more, go look at Twitch on my page. You'll find out more. But, you know, that's the part of what being, like, saying out your secrets on, even if it's in the About Me and stuff, is you lose followers that don't like that sort of stuff. And you know what? It is what it is in the end of the day. But I'm only doing what's right for me, and I ain't hurting no one in the process. So, right, so, but I did capture another orb on camera last night, and my camera's been really finicky. I think it's dying or something, but it turns like upside down and then upside right by itself. It's weird. And it turns like green, and then sometimes you'll see like a face of like a demon on there. Yeah. Every time I see that, I get the chills. Yeah, guys, I've been looking at cheap computers and cheap PS4s, but like there's people in Guelph near me that don't even want to deliver for a PS4, and the PS4 was in good condition. Guy was selling it for $100. Games, controllers, PlayStation 4 itself, right? I didn't want to deliver. I said, so thanks for wasting my time. And then anybody who doesn't say in their description on Facebook, when they're selling stuff, if it doesn't say that they do, if it doesn't say delivery or any of that, and then when they text me they say they don't do the delivery, that's when I start to report it, because it's against Facebook's guidelines. And you know what? We need less people on Facebook if they're going to be like that. Because in your description when you sell something, it has to say if you do delivery or if it's store pickup, if you do shipping. It has to have a great description of what you're doing to sell on Facebook, right? So like me, I always put no scammers, no trolls, no low ballers, sold as is for the price. If you don't like it, then don't comment. And then I check off the thing that it's they have to come to me. And then I also put that in the description, no delivery, must pick up. Every time I put a long description like that, nobody reads it, right? So I tell them when they tag me, I'm like, did you read the description? Oh, no? Well, then why did you even comment? You're supposed to read the description. That's why there's a description on Facebook. Right? I read everyone's descriptions to make sure that they're doing it properly or where they're located, if they put a location, right? Which is the worst idea to do if you're selling stuff. Don't ever put your location. Wait for a private message and then give them your location. Because it stops the amount of scams that are happening on Facebook right now and all that shit. So like, and some people complain about the prices of certain things that I sell. And I'm like, for one of my items, it's premium quality stuff, and the amount total is up to $1,800, right? So like, every time somebody says, oh, I can't afford $70, I'm like, listen, these are worth $1,800 for 5 cases of these things. I said, if you don't want to pay $70 for one case, then, and one case is normally $170, so they're saving $100, right? And they're like, oh, well, it's too pricey. I'm like, well, then I'm sorry, I can't help you. And then their mood changes and attitude changes, and then they're like, oh, okay, I can afford it. I'm like, that's what I thought. People think I'm rude, but when they try and fuck me over, that's when I get into the rude mode on Facebook. Because I've been screwed over so many times on Facebook, I just don't put up with it anymore. Like, I sold a BMX for $100. The guy liked it how it was. It had a bit of rust. It had like wear and tear from what it does. I said, well, if you want, I can fix it up for you and then sell it to you for the $100 still, or you could fix it up too. He's like, no, I like it how it is, right? Those are the people we need to sell to. But then I had another guy complain about my red bike. It has shredded tires, and it said that there was something wrong with the tires in the description, and the back brakes needed new brake pads, right? And he's like, oh, I can't afford $75. I said, that bike's worth $2,000 because of the rarity it is. I said, and that's once it's fixed up completely with the original parts. I said, if you can't afford $75, then why are you even typing me? He was like, well, it looked like a good deal. I said, it is a good deal. It's worth $2,000. And this is a mountain bike. Mountain bikes aren't normally worth $2,000, but because of the rarity that's around the world right now of this brand, which is Kona, they're worth a lot of money because I got it priced at a bike shop. So if I get the original paint back on there, which is red, plus getting all the original parts, I can make $2,000 to $2,500 off it. So those are my price ranges from 2 different bike shops.
So, and but I'm selling it at $75 because I know that it's just alone the tires and the brakes are $130, right? So, because I've gotten those priced out as well. And then I went downtown and talked to this guy who was trying to get me a job for plasma. And I said, I had a plasma TV I'm trying to sell in that bite. He's like, well, I'll take the plasma. How much? I said, well, I have it listed at $75. He's like, well, I'll do it for $100. I said, okay. Sounds like a good deal. And then that's why I have to go back down to see if I got his right profile, because he hasn't messaged me back. So. And he said that there was one with horses, so the only one with horses is that one profile. But I'm thinking of going to Wendy's today, getting breakfast for $5. They have a $5 breakfast over there. And then go to Timmy's for like a coffee. Hopefully there's no fucking crackheads downtown today again. Oh, did I say crackheads? My bad. Sorry, Twitch. Could you imagine the actual Twitch people come in and fucking just stop the stream on me? Or I'll lose my affiliation. My neck and back and everything is fucked today. I can't sleep on a bed like this anymore. Oh, I need new pillows. One of the two. It's comfy. It's comfy when you've been on your feet all day and you just want to relax. Other than that, it's a pain in the ass. Especially if you're mostly bedridden like me. I don't do a lot of stuff. I mostly sleep all day long. Because you gotta catch up on the sleep sometimes. Oh, man. I need my freaking body to just wake up already. Oh yeah, I was thinking of getting this yellow triangle for my bike, and it flashes. Just for shits and giggles. Slow moving vehicle. I might even get it for when I get an e-bike too. Just mount it to the e-bike. Even though it's going fast. But the dream bike I want to get is going to cost me about $5,000. It's an e-motorcycle and it's called the Emo GTS Max, I believe, or something like that. Oh, and I gotta check today with e-cigs. They're ordering me a vape and liquid. And I told them I'd come in at the end of the month to pay them. Hopefully it's not like $200, because if it is, I'm fucked. Because that's half of my money. But I said to them, I need a new vape. I hate paying for the coils, and all my vape coils are differently, so I'm spending almost $100 in coils in the end, where I might as well just get a new vape. And there's one vape I like, best vape out there,
is the Maxis, or the 200-watt Maxis or something like that. It basically has like a red and blue and brown metal casing, but like it's supposed to be wood burnt or something, some sort of color scheme. When I get it, I'll show you guys. It's pretty fucking sick though. It's the best vape I've ever had in the past. The most powerful one. It's the same as an Agassiz Legend. The only difference is the hole is bigger, and that's what she said. But the hole's a bit wider and everything to bring out more vape. And I used to puff on that and do, I think it was like, fuck, I don't remember. But, and then I ordered bourbon, bourbon flavored 100 milliliter vape juice. And I might also buy some Juicy Peach while I'm there if they still have that in stock. I love Juicy Peach. It's like my favorite liquid from them. That and the ice and the bourbon. The bourbon is the best. And that alone costs like, I think $40 or $80 for the bourbon. So, but the bourbon liquid's the best flavor by Vapeski. And sometimes you gotta go to an actual vape shop to get the deal from the dealer of the vape liquid. I mean, there was one called Pony Boys in Guelph, but it's moved. And they get the Monster Jams or whatever they're called that you can get in the States. And oh my god, dude. I always wanted to try the grape and the peanut butter and jam one or whatever it's called. They apparently sound good. Oh, and the blueberry. But they're fucking expensive liquids. But yeah. So, once I get the new vape, and then I'm buying a disposable vape too. Because I said to them, they have so many fucking new flavors, man. If I won the fucking lottery, I bet you what I would do with that money is use half of it towards fucking vapes, like disposable vapes. Because there's so many flavors that I can't even choose one flavor. I'd buy one of each of their vapes in disposable. Yay, we're gonna have the shitty cigarette by fucking Seville. I don't like this tobacco. It makes me want to quit smoking. And it doesn't stay lit for long. Let's just put it like this way. The tobacco in this cigarette tastes like ass, and I don't even know what ass tastes like, so. Or a better way to describe it is it tastes like fucking poison. But it's unbleached. See? This is native tobacco. If the cops saw me with that, and I brought that downtown in my pockets, oh, I'd be fucking in jail. Just having native cigarettes in your pocket, a big bag of 200 you can get in shit for if you don't have an actual like native status card. You gotta be careful. But now in Canada you can go on the reserve even if you don't have a native card, and you just pay the regular price of a carton of cigarettes, which is alright, but I try and if they know you for a while, then they start to give you deals if you keep going back to them. So I just get my aunt to buy them for me because it's $52 for 4 cartons this size, these bags, and it's $18 for loose. and it's $3 for tubes. I got 2 packs for $6, and that gave me 400 tubes. So you're looking at 6 plus 18. You're looking at $24 roughly. And if you get 2 bags like that, which does 800 cigarettes plus 4 cartons, you're looking at $54. See, it's already lit out. That's how bad the tobacco is. But just the flavor of it just makes me want to fucking quit at this point. It's not like worth smoking anymore. Now, when I do the ones that are pre-made, I go through those bags like crazy. But when you want to roll them yourself, then you got the flavorless kind of like poisonous tobacco taste. It's like, nah, it's worth quitting at that point. Going straight to a vape. And a vape is even worse than tobacco. Especially if the coil burns on you. Yeah, I was able to fix my doors, so now they slide smoothly. Which is fucking awesome. I had to file the metal down. What time is it? 5. I think I might be going soon. After this cigarette. Start heading downtown. Bring my debit card. Have a coffee, and wait for Wendy's to open up. I think I'm allergic to smoking now too. I thought it was a dog, but I think once I get the vape, I'm gonna stop buying cigarettes because $52 is ridiculous. I could buy a bottle of liquid that could last me a year versus smoking cigarettes. So, and I have so many liquids already, it's ridiculous. Close this door a bit too. I'll probably close it all the way. Close this blind. don't really want to use that big fat tire today, but I have no choice. Even though there's a fucking broken hub on it. The more I use it, the more it's gonna cost me. And then before December, so the month October area, when I get paid again, I gotta go and buy a Christmas tree. And some lights. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put it too. I might put, I don't know. I might just prop that thing up and put the Christmas tree right next to it or something. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna get ready to head out. So that I can get all this done real quick. I'm not even bringing my cigarettes. I want to, but I don't need them. They're too nasty for me. Gotta get my bank card. Anyways, guys, you guys have a great day, and I'll try and do a Call of Duty stream later tonight. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but I'll try my best. But I'm gonna head out, guys. Bye for now, and yeah, I'm gonna get my dog something while I'm out too. So, all right, peace out, guys. Ciao.